Dmtriy Bivol tried to say that Canelo Alvarez punches harder than Artur Beterbiev. Now, what he was saying was that Canelo put all his power in one punch. If they threw 5 punches, first punch will be harder because he puts everything in a single shot, but the rest of the shots, Beterbiev would hit harder, and Beterbiev doesn't pretty much load up on his shots. He just throws them, and they are hard, but in a single punch, Canelo punch harder. I mean, that's his opinion. I think it's total hogwash, but I see what he's saying. You know, he said Beterbiev just touch. He just naturally heavy-handed, and that he don't really, he don't really, put a lot into one shot. Whereas Canelo Alvarez, he turns around and he puts a lot into one shot. He puts. You can tell Canelo throw every shot hard. And that's why he lost to Floyd, because he don't change the rhythm of his shots. He still got that problem to today. If he fight a slick black boxer, they know how to touch and not really touch him and see what he's saying, understand the language that he's speaking. That's gonna be a problem. He still makes those very same mistakes today. Load up on one shot and just throw combinations at the same, speed and the same rhythm. He don't really break up his cadence, but I still ain't buying it. To be honest, I still ain't buying it. I feel that Artur Beterbiev, you look at his face at the end of that fight. He even said he swelled up his thumb, he swelled up his arm. He said my thumb was swelled up after the fight. So, like I said before, Tom we was talking the other night. He was saying that he felt that he trying to set up Canelo to get in there with Beterbiev, but Canelo apparently they didn't know nothing about fighting Artur Beterbiev. I mean, about fighting Dmtriy Bivol, how that was a bad stylistic matchup for them. But they know, he know not to bark up that tree. And at the end of the day, I think maybe Bivol movement had a lot to do why he didn't really feel that one punch, or Beterbiev couldn't turn into that one shot. Like I said, the naked eye, I thought Bivol won that fight. I didn't score it. I go back and score it on the Patreon. But to the naked eye, I felt that Bivol won that fight. I don't know. I thought he did enough to win it. But like I said, they love scoring it for the aggressive fighter. And Beterbiev landed some shots in there. But I feel like Bivol kind of controlled that fight. But scoring it and what I see is two different things. And people get that messed up. People go around and say this, that, and the third, and they ain't even scored a fight. They ain't even scored a fight. So it's hard to say. But but nonetheless, I just feel that I feel like that's his opinion, but I feel like it's total hogwash. Just looking at difference in fights. Beterbiev, touched him to the body, touched him upstairs, wore him down. Feel like it was Burger King. He had it his way, but he still used that slogan as far as when he touched him, and he beat up people. Arm was beat up, face was beat up, and maybe he a bit bitter like his baby mama or his ex-wife when it come to him. Maybe he bitter. Or maybe it's an honest assessment. But, I don't really see Canelo Alvarez hitting harder than Beterbiev. But like I say, he turned into one shot. He do throw that shit hard as hell. That I can't confirm. He do throw everything at the same speed, but maybe Bivol trying to set him up to get into the ring with Beterbiev, so he ain't got to do a rematch. Yeah, so he ain't got to do a rematch. I didn't feel like the fight lived up to the bill, but that was good for Dmtriy Bivol. That the fight didn't live up to the bill. Because that would have been an all-out war, and most likely he would have got knocked out. So, he probably felt, he did a good job of controlling the fight, but the way he was looking, looked like he got hit by a truck. Like he got hit by a truck in there with Beterbiev. So it's kind of crazy to see him say, "Oh, Canelo," he was basically saying Canelo with a one punch punch harder. But Beterbiev consistently punch harder. But Beterbiev don't load up. Even in times of, he was desperate, he never loaded up on his shot. So I don't know if he don't believe in loading up. I don't know if he don't, he waits to the right time to strike, but it's just consistent. You got different powers in boxing. You kind of got that piercing power, you know what I'm saying? That Tommy Hearns one punch kind of, piercing power. And you got guys that just thud and just crack away, just touch away. It's hard to get that one punch knockout power. Tommy Hearns, Deontay Wilder, Terrence Crawford, them type of dudes that can get you with that one good punch. A lot of times you got guys that's accumulation punchers or just thudders. Chavez, Beterbiev. They just touch. So yeah, it's hard to get them, but that's his assessment, that's his opinion on it. In my humble opinion, looking at him after that fight and how beat up he was, arm swole, thumb swollen up, I would beg to differ. I would say probably Beterbiev is the harder puncher overall, but he was in there, I wasn't. So, and Marcus Villegas was kind of like flabbergasted, like, wow, he was trying to make him say Canelo was the harder puncher, being a smaller guy, and they try to pedestalize Canelo, and that is what it is, They try to make him seem something that he ain't, while protecting him and not wanting to put him in there with the best, like David Benavidez, Artur Beterbiev, David Morale, Terrence Crawford. They don't want to see him in there with those type of dudes. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah. But, other than that, man, I just feel that maybe I can give some confidence to get in there with Beterbiev. But we know that's not going to happen. And he said off the rip, if I'm fighting anybody, it's going to be Bivol and not Beterbiev out the winner. BT from True School asked him at Canelo at his last fight with Berlanga. Would you fight, Beterbiev? He said only Bivol. So, but then again, the narrative is going to start. Oh, he ducking. Those don't be the narratives. Those are not the narratives. Those are not the narratives. But he was one of those fighters that's, they don't like, or on the coincidental list, Dante Boxing Nation used to say, then they run off with it. See, he don't want to fight him, he don't want to do this, he don't want to do that. That's how I go. That's how I go. He ducking, but when a lot of their favorite fighters say some ducking ass shit, they ignore it. That's why it don't really pay. It don't really matter if you debate with these dudes online. They don't really care. They right, they wrong. They don't care about the sport of boxing. They like to be pro bono security for these fighters. Not thinking, what I'm saying, if we win, they fight the best, we all win. But I'm not buying shit he's selling on that punching power shit. The last time Canelo knocked somebody out, he got all this one punch power, right? Like One Punch Man, what's his name? And he couldn't even get Berlanga out of there. Couldn't get Munguia out of there. Come on, Berlanga parading around like he won. He supposed to destroy a guy like Berlanga. Supposed to destroy a guy like Edgar Berlanga. You in there playing with Edgar Berlanga. You telling me, man, Berlanga wouldn't go 4 rounds with Artur Beterbiev. And I'm being nice by saying 4. Bad knee and all. He wouldn't go 4 rounds. wouldn't go 4 rounds. He wouldn't go 4 rounds. So, it's my opinion on it. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications to go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate everybody supporting the Patreon. Appreciate everybody supporting the channel. Check out the Box News playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section one time. Goodfella TV. Peace.